Now, I want to give a shout out to one of the fans of the channel for reminding me of this series idea. And if you didn't know, basically we're going to bring back a series that we did last year, which is Can I Beat the Pole Time? And this time we're going to start from the very beginning of the season. Now, I'm a couple of days late to this one. Hopefully for the next ones we'll be more on time, especially for the ones at Imola and Portimao, which are the next two races. But for this one, round one, Bahrain, of course, the man on pole, Max Verstappen. He did a lap of a 1 minute 28.997 in Q3, and we're going to try and beat that lap here today in Assetto Corsa. Now, you might be wondering, why not F1 2020, the game by Codemasters? The reason for that is quite simple. You know, the cars last year were a couple of seconds quicker, and frankly the game is very fast, so I could beat that lap time by a couple of seconds quite comfortably. So we're going to jump on Assetto Corsa and use the newly released Race Sim Studio 2021 mod, which of course is designed to replicate the real-life cars a lot more, and they are slower than 2020, and it's going to make it a bit more of a challenge and a bit more realistic. So I'll leave the links down below, guys, to all the mods I'm using in this video down below, so go check those out. And this is on the original Assetto Corsa from like 7-8 years ago, not the Competizione game, which is of course currently being used for GT cars, just in case people got confused. So we're going to jump into it and we're going to see how this goes. If you guys are going to enjoy the video, you want to see more of these, you know, for future tracks like Imola up next, and then it's Portimao after that, then leave a like, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that. But yeah, let's jump into it. Well, here we are then in Bahrain, in Assetto Corsa, and as you can see, we have the Race Sim Studio 2021 car, but we have the Red Bull RB16B skin mod on it pretty much. So yeah, as you can see, we've got all the updated sponsors on there, Verstappen'S helmet, and we're going to send it around Bahrain and just absolutely go for it. So let's see how this goes, and we're going to also stick to some rules in this series, which I generally try to use, and I'm going to show you guys in the video right now. So for this one, what we're going to do, we're going to run the C3 compound tyre, which I believe was the one that they used in real life. You know, I think it was C3, C4, C5 in the real life Bahrain Grand Prix. So we're going to use the C3 as the softest possible compound, even though I could go down to C5. Fuel wise, we're going to work our way down, but for now we're going to start with the default setup of 30 litres. Electronics, we can change that in the car, but that's basically for the battery so we can get full power. And then the aerodynamics as well. So we're going to basically change just those settings along with brake bias. We're not going to mess around with the drivetrain, you know, suspension, all that kind of stuff. We're not going to mess around with that because I don't know how to do it, and also I think this gives you guys a bit of a chance to try and beat my lap if you try it yourself. So all we can change is the first 5 settings basically, which is tyres, fuel, electronics, aerodynamics and brakes. So yeah, we're going to jump onto the track and just run with the default setup first and see what we can do. Okay, currently on our way then to join onto the track, and we're going to get a bit of a feel for it. I love this mod, by the way. If you haven't tried this mod on Assetto Corsa, I honestly could not recommend it enough. It is a pay mod, but it's just totally worth the money. You can do so much stuff with it and have so many skins and just do so much stuff with it. So I do recommend you guys, you know, test the mod out for yourself. But here we are then, getting ready for the lap. We're going to go for a little install lap and see how the track feels. And yeah, in terms of the real life Bahrain Grand Prix, of course, an absolute cracker. It was great to see Max Verstappen, of course, you know, actually challenge and beat in qualifying anyway the Mercedes cars. Of course, it wasn't to be in the race, but fingers crossed we'll see, you know, a better performance in round 2 in Imola. But yeah, Bahrain, of course, the lap times this year are about 2 seconds slower than what they've done the year before. So the regulation change has affected the cars a bit more than I think everyone expected, and hence why Mercedes were actually a bit off the pace as well. But yeah, we're going to set the lap up here. So I'm going to quickly change my engine modes. We're going to go for not full power just yet. I'm going to kind of build my way up to that. I'm going to try and build my confidence up. Because obviously I want to leave something in the tank for later on. So let's just go for a quick little kind of base lap here and see what we're saying. We're going to make a quick adjustment on the brake bias as well, in car adjustments of course. And yeah, let's go for a full lap then. This mod looks absolutely insane. Track, you know, the filter mod, all of it just looks incredible. So let's go for the lap then. Let's give it some beans. Here we go. Out the final corner. We're going to open DRS right about now. Down towards turn 1. 320 kilometers an hour looks like as we hit the apex now. Into the first corner, second gear. Easy on the exit. Want to be careful with the wheel spin, using all the exit curb there. DRS open for the second time, up towards turn 4. Fourth gear through here. Going to try and keep it within track limits. Now we go downhill. Going to keep it at 6, I think. Yeah, that's okay. Down towards the hairpin. Oh, a little bit wide there, missing my apex slightly. We'll cut back though and get a better exit speed. Down towards turn 9 and 10. Hairpin. Try not to lock up. You can definitely notice there's a bit more understeer as we open DRS for the 3rd time now on this straight. Bring the car to the right, spot the brake point. Getting a warning there for trying to downshift a bit too soon, of course. Something that you don't get warned about in the F1 game, but that's good to have in here, of course. You've got to try and learn to brake and not downshift. Long right here, tricky to get this one right, but we actually do a good job. Let's see then, we're going to make our way towards the final corner, and we're going to have our first banker lap. How late do we brake here? Just after the DRS detection line. Missing the apex slightly, 4th gear, but that's okay. On the power, and now wait for the DRS as we run up to the line, and it's going to be a 29.1. So already, as an opening lap, we're only 2/10 off. So it looks like we probably will beat the lap from Verstappen. So the question is, how much can we beat it by? Whoops, didn't mean to do that. That's a nice little spin on the up there. Gonna try 5th gear this time. Oh, maybe not. Damn, there's a spin. And a hit with the wall. Luckily we got damage off, but half a second up in the first sector alone. There's a lot of time to find here. Okay, let's try and beat the lap again then. Here we go. Hopefully this time no spins. Pit straight, down towards turn 1. 325 k's this time. On the anchors. Bit of a lock up into 1. We'll probably go over that. Try and get the power down out of 2 and 3. DRS open, up towards 4. Bring the car to the left hand side. On the brakes, try and get the power down a bit early this time through there without spinning off. Nicely done. Going to keep it in 6th for a bit more momentum this time. That worked better, no spinning this time. Hairpin. Still off the apex, but a lot closer than last time. Back up on the power mode here, down towards the hairpin. Doing the downshift super late to try and avoid lock-ups. DRS open, back straight. Come on, full speed and commitment here into this next left. 5th gear corner. Trying to get the power down as soon as possible, right onto the curb there. Flat out through the next right-hander. Pick up a late apex for this one. Nice, nice. This is a good lap. A lot more on the pace. Final corner. How late do we brake? Later than last time. This time hitting the apex. Power down on the exit as well. This is a much better lap. Let's see what this is. We're going to smash it out the park. The question is, how quick is a 27.8? So it's a lot faster. And there we go. 1.3 seconds up. And that is 1.1 seconds, nearly 1.2 seconds faster than the real life pole time. So we're already a lot faster. I'm going to try and go for one more attempt. And the next lap you'll see will be my best attempt without any commentary. There we go. I'll take that. 27.5. Another 2.5 tenths. That was a nice clean lap. And that will do me. Very nice. Well, there we go then. In the end, it wasn't much of a challenge and we beat the lap quite comfortably, but still, it was good fun. I really enjoyed it. As always, guys, the mods will be linked down below in the description, so go check those out, give those a go, and within the setup parameters that I used, let me know how you get on and what your lap is. So give it a go, and hopefully you enjoy as much as I did. But guys, that's going to be it from me here today for this video. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like. It would really help me out, guys. I really appreciate it. Subscribe for more. It lets me know you want to see more content like this, and we're on the way to 60,000 subs now. And as always, a big thank you to the members of the channel for supporting the content. As always, I massively appreciate it. And finally, check out the 2 videos on screen right now that you can see, and you might enjoy them, so give them a go and let me know what you think. But guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.